Beloved, there is a kind of resistance in your life that you cannot see. And because you cannot see it, you cannot understand why you remain where you are. You tell yourself, I want to change, I'm ready, I know what I need to do, and yet you don't move. Or you move, but only for a moment because something pulls you back. Not loudly, not forcefully, but consistently. This is what I call invisible resistance. Most people believe resistance looks like procrastination, avoidance, distraction, fear. But those are only the surface expressions. They are not the root. Invisible resistance lives deeper. It lives in the places where your mind and your body do not agree. Part 1. The conflict within. Your mind may say, I want growth, but your body may say, I want safety. And when those two are not aligned, the body will always win. Every time. Because the body is not concerned with your dreams. It's concerned with your survival. And here is where compassion must enter the conversation. Because what you are calling being stuck is often your body protecting you from what it does not yet feel safe to experience. Part 2. Why you can't see it. Invisible resistance is powerful because it does not feel like resistance. It feels like, I'll start tomorrow. I just need more clarity. I'm not quite ready yet. But beneath those thoughts is something deeper, a quiet agreement that says, if I move forward, something might happen that I may not be prepared to handle. So instead, you stay where you are, not because you're weak, but because part of you believes staying here is safer than moving forward. Part 3. The hidden agreement. At some point in your life, you made an agreement. You may not remember it, but it lives within you. An agreement that sounds something like this. It's safer not to be seen. If I fail, I won't recover. If I succeed, I might lose everything. Change creates instability. And these agreements become the invisible rules that govern your behavior. Part 4. Why force doesn't work. This is why forcing yourself forward doesn't work. Because when you try to override invisible resistance, you create internal conflict. And internal conflict leads to burnout, inconsistency, self-doubt, and eventually stopping again. You cannot force yourself into alignment. You must become aware of what is misaligned. Part 5. Making the invisible visible. So how do we begin to shift this? We do not push harder. We look deeper. Ask yourself, what part of me does not feel safe moving forward? Not the part of you that wants the goal, but the part of you that hesitates. Sit with it. Listen to it. Because that part is not your enemy. It is your protector. And when you listen, you begin to understand what it needs, what it fears, what it believes. Part 6. The shift begins here. Transformation does not begin with action. It begins with awareness that leads to alignment, that creates natural movement. When your mind and body agree, you don't have to force yourself. You move. Beloved, you are not stuck. You are simply navigating something you haven't yet been able to see. But now you are beginning to see it, and that changes everything. If you're ready to move beyond invisible resistance and step into aligned, embodied change, your next step is here. The link is in the show notes. This is not just a book. It is the doorway. And the moment you step through it, you'll begin to understand you were never truly stuck at all.